We're on a 30-minute lunch break and the kids have games today, so we're gonna go ahead and get dinner started. To our blender, I'm gonna add half of a medium yellow onion and 3 very large cloves of garlic, along with 4 cups of water. Blend till smooth. I've got 2.6 pounds of carne para tacos. This meat is a little bit tougher. It does have to cook for a little bit for it to get tender. So we're gonna add our liquid, a little bit more water to rinse out the blender, half a tablespoon of Redmond's real salt. We're gonna cover, heat on medium-low, and cook until tender. I'm gonna boil some pinto beans. I've got a small pot with some warm water. Cleaned and washed 2 cups of beans. We'll add in 1/4 of a yellow onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 heaping teaspoon of Redmond's real salt. We're gonna cover this and simmer on a medium-low, but we'll have to refill it with water a couple of times. This has been cooking for about an hour. It still has quite a bit of liquid, so we're gonna turn up the heat to about a medium. We're gonna cook it uncovered until the water evaporates. Once the water evaporates, we're gonna brown the meat. So I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of avocado oil. We're gonna make some green salsa. I've got 10 small tomatillos and 3 serrano peppers. I boil them on a medium heat until the tomatillos change color. Check your beans every once in a while and make sure you give them a stir. The tomatillos are ready when they change to a darker green color. Transfer them into the blender and blend until smooth. We're gonna make some gorditas. 2 cups of maseca, 1 teaspoon of salt. Give that a mix with your hands. And we've got 2 cups of warm water that we're gonna slowly pour in a little bit at a time, mixing as we go. The thing with corn masa is that it soaks up the water. We're gonna heat this for about 10 minutes, scooping up the masa and then pressing it down. Gather the masa with the spatula, cover with a damp kitchen towel, and let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Transfer our salsa to a bowl and add some diced up Roma tomatoes, diced up yellow onion, chopped up cilantro, half a teaspoon of salt. Make the gorditas, you want something with an even heat, so we're gonna use the cast iron. Put a little bit of avocado oil in there. Put a little bit of oil on our hands. Grab some of our masa about the size of a tennis ball. Using our fingertips, we're gonna press down to form a circle. Our pan's on a low. Cover your masa back up until you're ready to make the next ones. Cook on one side for 2 minutes, and then flip it over to cook the other side for another 2 minutes. We're gonna add a little bit more avocado oil. These have been cooking for about 3 hours. I'll refry a little bit of them in some bacon grease. The other ones I'll put up for another day. Once these have some browning, we're gonna remove them off the heat. We're gonna take our gorditas and using a knife, I'm gonna cut a little pocket into it, stuff it with some mozzarella cheese, some of our beans, and some of our beef. A little avocado, some sour cream. Let's give it the taste test.
It's good. Very good. 9.5. It's the taste of the corn tortilla that's throwing me off.
It's so good though, right?
True.
Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. What did you have for dinner?